Welcome to Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio. Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the USF Bulls and the Bowling Green Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Howie Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the USF head coach before the game, he said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
Okay, Howie. And the Bulls will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will be first on the attack. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Sims. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got the back in the middle.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Motion from the back. Gonna look downfield again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, BG.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive.
He's on the loose. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. The Bulls offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Luke Kromenhoek, what a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Great place to start for this offense. Off play action on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Gonna try to get it himself. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Not even 2 minutes in, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Tight coverage there did not stop him from making the grab. It's 1st and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, USF. Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse. Snags it, and there's running room. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
The QB had all day to throw the football. That's the good news. The bad news is he couldn't find anybody open and couldn't deliver the ball to him. So let's see if they can get some chemistry going with the wide receiver and quarterback throughout this game.
And they're able to get him on the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him, and they got him.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Makes the grab. It's Odom. Oh, what a cut! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
He's got it. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Bulls moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The running back has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Bulls!
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they'll spot it. And that'll be plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Ridley. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Ridley. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The Falcons line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
The run inside. It's Isaac. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. The quick out. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking for a man, it's Croman Hope. Swings it out to his running back. Runs through a tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Find some fresh air. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Bulls have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to let it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Oh, the receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that play back, because that was a touchdown, and he dropped it.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Isaac. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Just feeds the running back. He's not going to have enough for the 1st down. Had to get it to the 35, and now a tricky 4th down decision coming. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. From this spot on the field, that would be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the offense out there and try to pick up the 1st on 4th down. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hoke. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's Odom. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. A little release to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Could not make his way to the corner. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Gridley. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Makes the grab. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Maybe a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Ready, go! Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Bulls can really attack on this second and short. Get it out on the screen. At the 35, he's open. Smashes through the tackle. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Gain of 37 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Makes the catch. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Bulls use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? The unproductive first down completion now brings up second and long. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Chase to the right. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete downfield. David, you're the analyst. I'll defer to you, but it was as if he saw cover one and says, I'm attacking downfield.
I like that. You should always defer to me in all situations, but exactly right. See the safety.
Makes a grab and room to run. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in.
Turning it on! Touchdown, Bowling Green! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Zings it complete to the right. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. That's caught. It's Sullivan. Timeout now called by USF, and that's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense.
Touchdown, South Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Makes it past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Firing to the right, complete. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Bulls with the 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Collins. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Bulls! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Weaver. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Bowling Green. And they'll send the offense onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. A quick pass to the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Looking for a gap. It's Collins. At the 20, he's got space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. And the route is on.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll move the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Ridley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Sharp. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Makes the pass. Wide open downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Falcons have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Sims. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. It's caught. Into the house. Touchdown, Falcons.
And he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. To throw, it's Croman Hoke. Looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like, this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that now.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll try to do it himself. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hoke. Got his man on the outside. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. They'll line up for a second down play. That's reeled in, it's Sims. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to go right back downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls it in, it's Sims. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He'll heave it deep. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Caught! Touchdown, Bulls! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
He lets one fly deep. He's got it. He is in. Touchdown, Falcons.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This USF offense will open this drive right here. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Breaks into the open. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown Bulls. And the punishment has been extended. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And he made the extra point without problem.
That makes the score. South Florida, 59. Bowling Green, 36.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try it over the left side. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Heaves it on the run. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Screen pass just not working there, and you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync. And
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
it's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot.
He lofts one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, BG. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Grabs it. Touchdown, South Florida. And the beatdown has ensued. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Bowling Green, 44.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating.
Caught, and he's got room. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Flips it out in the flat. Crosses the 40. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to throw it again. Complete.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Running inside, it's Collins. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. 4th quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. When we get to the off season and they start having coaching clinics,